While Fort Worth officials brag of economic prosperity, more than 70,000 of the city's residents live in substandard housing units, according to city statistics. About one-third of the housing units in Fort Worth are considered substandard by the city housing department. Affluence and poverty coexist in close proximity in Fort Worth, as in this South Side neighborhood which abuts the exclusive Medical Plaza Hospital. People who live in the neighborhood say conditions which the well-to-do would not tolerate are a way of life for them.
We have rats and roaches and
Mrs. Robbie Jackson's landlord, who arrived while this interview was being filmed, said he wants to have her house fixed, but cannot find the carpenters to do the necessary work. He said there is literally nothing he can do about the conditions in her house. But George Stone, one of the founders of the newly formed Tarrant Tenants Union, said there's plenty his group can do about housing problems. Since its formation about 2 months ago, the Tenants Union has been the nemesis of both landlords and city housing officials. The union claims to have enlisted about 300 tenants and has plans to recruit hundreds more. Stone contends the tenants have a whole potential arsenal of methods which can be used to attack the slumlord, including rent strikes. Tenants Union members have been regulars at meetings of both the Fort Worth Housing Authority Board and the Human Relations Commission Housing Committee. At the most recent meeting of the committee, union member Diane Kaufman charged that the committee is biased against tenants because 7 of its 16 members either own rental property, manage it, or have ties with the real estate industry. But Karen Simon, who is chairman of the committee and is, according to a committee official, the owner of rental property herself, says she can control any potential bias. One of the primary committee members who has been accused of bias by the Tenants Union is Jim Norman, who manages several apartment complexes in Hearst. Norman is president of the Tarrant Apartment Association and treasurer of a state apartment association and heads Norman Properties. Norman, as a landlord, has come under attack from several Hearst tenants who have been organized by the Tenants Union. The tenants contend their rent is being raised while conditions in their apartment are being allowed to deteriorate. The Hearst tenants have mounted a petition drive to protest such conditions as sagging, cracked ceilings, rusted-out dishwashers, and inadequate wiring. Whether the complaints of the tenants are valid or not, it's obvious that the Tenants Union has been successful in gaining a foothold in both Fort Worth's ghettos and in the upper-income rental properties that ring the city.